Punch that clock, then clock out. Call that clockwork, Taz, don't get no sleep. After hours, pack a knife, that camo, book bag, stay with me. What's inside? Come and shop, it sound like flamables and weed. Thunder pack, we gon' with the thunder clap and lay it hit. Niggas know, take it back, no niggas ain't no never did. Make it snow, blow, precipitate the jungle since a kid. Nigga don't pet the panther like that Mowgli nigga did. Coming off a boat, touch a nigga chips and it's an Alamo. Grab a boat, murk a nigga, warrior Geronimo. I'd love to kick it with you, but I really gotta go. When it come to getting that paper, I'm a fucking animal. Flush that pipe, flipping that check. As soon as I get it, young nigga take off. Blast, super like Subaru, shout let boogaloo. My nigga ain't with me, can't come. Damn, I ain't even tryna have fun. If it ain't about funds, then I really can't go. Don't roll 5D, cause one out of every 3 niggas gon' snitch on you to the 5-0. Black money bags, off on money bags, drop it off. In the money bag, leave that money back by the door. I want money bags, I want money bags by the load. In the money bag, where that money at, nigga talk about that money bag. I look out for money bags. Since I'm riding, I'm about to come up on 100 stacks. I want money bags, I want money bags. Where that money at? Money bags, I want money bags. Where that money at? They see that I got a torch, and they waiting on me to pass. But I lit the wick in the beginning, and ever since then I've been moving on wax. Put some fire in your ass. These niggas like Mike Tyson did it.
Baby, first of all, let me say, you can't accuse me of all the things you know that you are guilty of. And I see that it is easy for you to blame everything on me. If that's the case, I should go have my fun and do all the things you say I do. Boy, I can't continue to take this from you. I might as well have cheated on you as much.
Welcome back to the Doug Stewart Show. So we're paying tribute to Keyshia Cole. And I bet you a lot of y'all saying, man, I didn't know Keyshia Cole had it going on like this listening to some of these tracks today. She got that Mary J. Blige thing going on. So one of my boys just hit me up during the break. And he's like, Stu, you like Keyshia Cole ghetto ass? And I responded back, I love Keyshia Cole's ghetto ass. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I mean, listen, I actually like her little ghetto swag, man. I do. You know? That makes Keyshia Cole exciting. Yeah. Big fan of this chick, man. 404-382-0338. You can also email me at Doug@theDougStewartShow.com. No shows today on the network. Once again, as I mentioned yesterday, the other hosts on WSME are taking like little vacations and handling business and all that type of stuff, man. So no shows today on the network on WSME. But you can always go back. Here's the thing about it. You can always go back and listen to past episodes, the podcast. I mean, each episode that's done on WSME is downloaded within, I think, like 30 seconds. The show ends as a podcast. So you always got stuff. You can go back and listen to the very first episode of the Doug Stewart Show some 2.5 years ago. Just scroll all the way to the bottom and listen to the very first show. I think the very first show was called Evolution. And listen to how it's changed over the last 2.5 years, man. You always got stuff to listen to when you listen to WSME, to the Stewart Media and Entertainment Network. Yes, sir. Always. Yeah. Hey, man, for the first time, the NBA will announce the winner of the MVP and the league's other major awards during a live show televised on TNT. The award show, hosted by rapper-entertainer Drake, oh my Lord, will be held at Basketball City at Pier 36 in Manhattan, New York on June 26th. That's just a couple of days from now, this weekend. So Thursday's the 22nd, 23rd, 24th, 25th. So I guess Monday night if I'm correct. So here are your nominees. So they have 3 nominees for each category. For Rookie of the Year, Malcolm Brogdon, the Milwaukee Bucks out of Virginia, Joel Embiid, and Dario Saric, the Philadelphia 76ers. I think this is hands down Joel Embiid is going to win this thing, even though he missed significant time with an injury. The Brogdon kid, man, I didn't think that the Brogdon kid would be that good in the NBA. I thought he was a solid basketball player in college, but he did real big things this year for the Milwaukee Bucks and Jason Kidd. So I think Joel Embiid will win that. Defensive Player of the Year, Draymond Green, Kawhi Leonard, Rudy Gobert. That's almost a coin toss. All 3 of these guys are great defensive players. But you kind of got to get the feel, like the direction the wind is blowing with these types of things. For these 3 guys right now, I think you could give it to any one of them. But I think Gobert is going to win it because that's just seemingly the way the conversation is going, is that he did all these great things, averaged like 2 blocks a game this past year in the NBA. So I think the Rudy Gobert kid from the Utah Jazz is probably going to win that. Most improved player, Giannis Antetokounmpo. I shouldn't have even tried to say that dude's name. The Greek Freak from Milwaukee. So the Greek Freak from Milwaukee, Nikola Jokic from the Denver Nuggets. I haven't even seen that guy play. I don't think I saw the Denver Nuggets play one time this year. They are in basketball purgatory right now. And Rudy Gobert from the Utah Jazz, most improved player. Without a question, is going to be the Greek Freak. Now, Gobert, he'll probably win the Defensive Player of the Year, but the Greek Freak took his game from one level to the next, where everybody in basketball, are talking about this kid being the future of the NBA. 7 foot tall, can handle a basketball, can shoot the 3, can go inside, can post you up, can do it all. I mean, long, lean, athletic. So I think the most improved player is going to be the Greek Freak. 6th Man of the Year, Andre Iguodala, Eric Gordon, or Lou Williams. If I had to guess, I would say Lou Williams, which I think Lou Williams has already won the award before, getting traded from the Lakers midway through the season to the Houston Rockets. When he got to Houston, he started lighting it up. He was a big part of their offense. Just being the new guy with the Houston Rockets. So I think Lou Williams will probably win that. Coach of the Year, Mike D'Antoni, Greg Popovich, Eric Spoelstra. Spoelstra did a phenomenal job. I don't have their numbers in front of me as far as wins and everything. Spoelstra did a phenomenal job, but I think they're probably going to give it to D'Antoni because D'Antoni and making the move to put James Harden at point guard, they didn't have Dwight Howard. And they won more games. Seemingly, whenever Dwight Howard leaves, your team gets better. But did a phenomenal job this year. I think D'Antoni's probably going to win it. And I hate that because D'Antoni came to the Lakers and freaking wrecked the darn team. He was a big part in the problems that the Lakers still have today. And lastly, the Most Valuable Player Award, James Harden, Kawhi Leonard, Russell Westbrook. Hands down, Russell Westbrook. Yeah, that's Russell Westbrook all day long, man. I think late in the season, I think that the kind of pendulum swung the way of James Harden. But later in the year, especially when Russell Westbrook passed the all-time record for triple-doubles in a year, passing Oscar Robertson, I think everybody came around and they kind of hit them like, look, this is a phenomenal, incredible, once-in-a-lifetime thing that we've seen. We got to reward this guy. And so the people I started to hear that were talking about, Harden winning kind of slid the other way to Russell Westbrook. So I think Russell Westbrook's going to win the MVP award, and he deserves it. He deserves it big time. Man, you start thinking about these players, man. They got like a ton of great players. I think we always take it for granted, and it like goes without thought that the best player in basketball is LeBron James. LeBron James isn't even talked about. He's not even in the final 3 for this MVP award. All right, so you look at all of the candidates. You look at Russell Westbrook, phenomenal year, phenomenal basketball, all-world, all-time type talent. James Harden, same way. You can't stop James Harden. I don't know what the hell happened to them in the last couple of games of those playoffs, But James Harden, I mean, you can't get much better of a basketball player than James Harden. You look at Anthony Davis in New Orleans. You look at this Greek freak kid. You look at Kyrie Irving. You look at Kevin Durant. Kevin Durant's being talked about as the best player. We've talked about him, getting the torch from LeBron James. Oh, man, the NBA is truly fantastic. Yeah. Big L X Squad. What about Miami Heat coach Mocha? Best no playoffs coach ever, right? And that's another part why Spoelstra probably won't win it, because they didn't even make it to the damn playoffs. As much as of a good job that he did this past year, they came short, like one game short of making it to the playoffs, which if you look at their roster, I mean, he did a phenomenal job. But he ain't going to win. I think they're going to give it to D'Antoni. And the awards are Monday night, so we'll definitely get into it the day after. From Raider for Life, he says, Lakers are worse since Dwight Howard left. Hello? So what? Put it like this. They ain't that much worse. They ain't that much worse than they were when they had Dwight Howard. From Kaza, Harden was drugged. Talking about his horrible performance in the playoffs, their last game. From T. Dubsky's Cool Cell, that was brand Nubian. From T. Dubsky, once again, stop it, Doug. LeBron is better than all these dudes. He's not even in the conversation for the MVP. I think if I were to have to start my team right now for another couple of years, I think LeBron's got maximum basketball output for the next couple of years. I probably would take LeBron James. But, you agree with my Uncle Donnie. My Uncle Donnie agrees with you. LeBron James is the best basketball player, bar none. That being said, he's not even in the conversation for MVP. As wrong as that may be, he's not even in the conversation. Put it like this. Basketball, I think, is in a very good space as far as talent and as far as players. You have some phenomenal players right now. I mean, just off the top of my head, once again, Kyrie, the Greek freak, James Harden, Russell Westbrook, Kevin Durant got another 6-7 more years in him probably. Basketball is in a real good space right now. From Big L X Squad, it's Big Jungle, Bastard, Cuddy, African, laugh out loud. Hated it. Whatever. Now, I was just joking earlier. I don't think that the Big African and Big Apple Bastard and Jungle Brother and Old Man Cuddy are the same person. Better the hell not be. But I think they are related some kind of way. I think they all cousins. I think the Jungle Brother told Old Man Cuddy and Big Apple Bastard and his cousin in Africa, the Big African, I think he told them all about the show and they started to tune in. But they're not the same person. At least they better not be. Entertainment coming up next.
I feel everything 1,000 times. I got this black boy rage that don't fade, and we all got it, but it's not innate. These days the sunshine you need to leave is commonplace. I suffocate in heartache, fighting demons that I can't escape. I should just pack up everything and move back to that island. I hear it calling me in quiet moments. I low-key never wanna go back to a city I'm in love with. Oh, cause my Valentine left me bloody and loveless. And for my safety, I assume that every stranger hates me. This black skin don't make friends, but it can break you down. I used to think that every colored face could end the gig, but I fight alone, and I can see that now. So I scream it out. I try to use this noise to blare it all away. This noise can put me in a better state. The homies tell me this is just a temporary phase, and I just need time and space. But it feels like light years that I've been right here, and this damage is just the latest shit. I think I lost my soul back on the quest to save the shit.